Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. I hope you all are doing good and Madridistas, what a surprising day we've had in store. Leo Messi is finally ending his time at Barcelona and honestly, I didn't see that coming. Everywhere we were hearing that the contract was prepared, two parties just needed to sit down and sign the agreement, and there were even suggestions that Messi would be playing in the One Gamper trophy against Juventus. One Gamper, as most of you must be knowing, is a friendly tournament Barcelona play every year, and from there to the shocking news of hearing Barca cannot renew the contract due to La Liga regulations, they messed it up so bad. We can understand the pain of losing the GOAT because we lost our very own in 2018 and Madrid have never been the same since his departure. We have not managed to get any replacement for him. In fact, we didn't even have a player who can get us half the amount of goals that Ronaldo used to get us. But again, coming back to Messi, it's an enormous and gigantic loss for Barcelona and for La Liga, and it's such a shame. With each passing day, with each passing year, the league is getting less and less competitive. First the league lost Neymar, then they lost Ronaldo, then they lost Ramos, now they have lost Messi. From being a league which was absolutely dominant, which was having the best players, showing the best football, it has taken a few steps back, and now they are left without any legitimate face. And obviously Barcelona are equally responsible for the mismanagement. They have been handling the finances in a very poor way. There are players in the squad with mammoth contracts, but when it comes to producing the goods on the field, they just don't have it in them. And after years and years of mismanagement, they have lost the greatest player of the club in such an odd way. But keeping that aside, you also have to wonder how the teams in the Premier League and some other teams as well are signing players left, right and centre, and the La Liga teams can't even manage to renew their own players. Yesterday we heard Man City signing Grealish for a 100 million fee. Chelsea also seem to be interested in signing Lukaku for a fee above 100 million. And if you just follow the pattern in the past few years, all the money and all the best coaches are heading towards the Premier League. It seems like they have not been affected by the pandemic at all, and La Liga just isn't doing enough. Even though Real Madrid and Barcelona are two of the most recognized clubs in the history of football, both of them are struggling big time, and you can only wonder what's happening with the La Liga minnows. We have heard few reports that a few clubs are struggling to pay the staff and the players, and if we talk about the recent fiasco of the CVC Ventures investment, we were hearing that La Liga was about to receive 2.7 billion from the deal, and La Liga had agreed to sell 10% of its business to the investment fund. But if we specifically talk about the stance of Real Madrid, they are not in favor of the deal. From the time the news has come out, we have been constantly hearing that Real Madrid are going to take legal actions to prevent the deal from going through, and yesterday they came out with a statement in which they vehemently criticized the deal. They say the agreement was reached without the involvement or knowledge of Real Madrid, and today, for the first time, La Liga has given us limited access to the terms of the agreement. The negotiation was carried out without the competitive proceedings, and the financial conditions agreed with CVC Capital Partners give them annual return of over 20%. This opportunistic fund is the same which tried and failed to reach similar agreements with the Italian and German leagues. Real Madrid cannot support a venture which hands the future of 42 Premier and Segunda Division clubs over to the group of investors, not to mention the future of those clubs who qualify over the next 50 years. Real Madrid will convene the Assembly of Representative Members to debate the agreement and discuss the significant loss of equity unprecedented in 119 years of history. And going through these words, it's quite clear that Real Madrid have no intentions of having any involvement in the deal. Barcelona also condemned the agreement. Apparently, a Super League clause was also there, abiding to which would end the dream of creating the competition, but it's really more about the money. Both the Spanish big boys don't want others to take advantage of the financial crisis that they are in currently, and to put it simply, the deal just isn't good enough for them. They are not going to take some help in the short term only to pay a large amount in the subsequent years, and it's quite clear a game of chess is happening between the clubs and La Liga, and we'll have to see what is the end result of this game. As for Leo Messi, it's such a strange situation. He wants to stay, the club wants him to stay, even La Liga wants him to stay, but somehow the circumstances are such that Messi has to leave, and it is a bit tragic. Juan Laporta in an interview today emphasized that negotiations with Messi have ended and they will be moving on without Leo Messi. So it does look like it's all done and dusted. What we do know for sure is that big stars are leaving, and you could see slowly we have been seeing the quality of the league going down. As much as I don't want to say it, players will go where they find money. Yes, La Liga may get the odd superstar here and there, but if they don't make a significant amount of investment, if they don't support the clubs, if they don't do a bit of hand-holding in these difficult times, it will be difficult for La Liga to achieve achieve the heights that it achieved in the past few years. La Liga is in a very crucial moment, and we must wait and see how the scenes unfold in the coming few hours. But coming to the main agenda of the day, can Leo Messi joining PSG force the move of Mbappe to Real Madrid? Can we possibly see a domino effect? And news outlet AS certainly are claiming that there is a good chance that it may happen. They say the signing of Mbappe passes through Messi. If Leo Messi signs with the Parisian club, it is impossible for PSG to be able to support Kylian in its payroll, since it is unfeasible for the financial fair play to maintain a squad with 3 top caliber payrolls that Neymar, Mbappe and Messi would have in this case. They further say if Leo signs for PSG, Kylian would come through the same entrance door. We know that it's a market option, and they point towards the noble floor of the Bernabeu. And definitely that is a situation which can pan out. We can see the wheels of this transfer set in motion, and weirdly enough, our eternal rival would be helping us get the future star who would be helping us to win titles. However, what I would be saying here is that you can raise your hopes, but do it at your own risk. We don't know what's going to happen in the saga. PSG, we know, are a different club. They have the much cherished desire of going all the way in the Champions League, and the front three of Messi, Mbappe and Neymar is certainly an intriguing one, and we also know they have strengthened in other positions as well. So yes, a chance is there that a domino effect may happen if Messi goes to PSG, but again, PSG are very unpredictable, a bit authoritarian as well, and they know that they are going to lose Mbappe someday, but the chance of forming a team like this does not come along very often. They might as well sell a few players to accommodate the huge payroll of 3 superstars, and if the dream is accomplished, they may let Mbappe leave for free next summer. So let's see what's going to happen with Mbappe. Certainly, the time has come for the clubs to make some moves in the market. Real Madrid are currently still hoping to get Mbappe. However, many news outlets continue to say that Real Madrid will not move until Mbappe himself makes a genuine attempt to break away from PSG. So we'll have to see how that works out. But in the meantime, I would like to know your thoughts, Madridistas. What impact do you think Messi leaving La Liga will have on the league? And do you feel that him joining PSG will spur a move for Mbappe to Real Madrid? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Glory to Madrid. And as always, a la Madrid.